Alright, so it's going to be Midrange Hunter today. This list came from Sakurasta, and it shares a lot of similarities with the Control Hunter list that he put together. So I wanted to read a bit about what he said in the Discord. He wanted this list to be more consistent and more proactive. So he cut things like Buzzard because you're not dropping Buzzard on turn 2. So instead, that's where the Knife Juggler came in. You get Violet Teacher, which you can snowball with. Works with Hunter's Mark, Knife Juggler, that kind of thing. But really, just looking at it, you can see, that the handful of differences that I guess would make it more consistent. So, sure, you're not relying on combo with Starving Buzzard or anything like that. You're getting card draw from Drake now, something like that. But yeah, you got a little bit more on the higher end as well, a way to push damage. I'm sad that the Buzzard's gone. It's going to be an adjustment for me to make. But I kind of like these, Violet Teacher, Azure Drake things, because you're cutting, like the Houndmaster, you're cutting River Croc, so that's kind of your beast synergy. You're not getting the draws off of them, which you sometimes utilize with the Buzzard, and Kodo as well. And Kodo, I think, was kind of on the chopping block anyway. I'll probably miss Harrison. I do like having Harrison in decks. I think even like Knife Juggler for the River Croc, I don't really mind that. So some stuff here I really like, but I think the Buzzard is the one thing that really stands out to me as something that I miss. But we'll see. It's not that much different than the Control list. Let's give it a spin. So what's up? Nissy, Purely Ironic. Let's cue this up. Wish you could watch. Can barely play. Got a lot of homework. But good luck on the live stream. Well, thank you. Thanks for even just stopping in. Hopefully the homework is not too soul-crushing. I do not miss the days of homework, especially software development homework. Deck looks bad, but at least it's different. I don't think it looks bad. It's not that much different than the Control list. It's kind of like a variation on it. And that Control Hunter list was extremely good. So I'd be actually surprised if this is bad. So some of the changes I think could even be good if you like merge the two together. Like I know Great Balance, right? He'd already gone ahead and gotten rid of the Kodo. Of course, depends on what you're facing. When we did our Legend Climb, we're facing so much Zoo that swapping that out for a Faceless probably wouldn't have helped us in that instance. But overall, I think maybe makes the deck a little bit more solid. But yeah, I don't know, getting rid of like Houndmaster, River Croc, that all seems kind of fine. This just seems good. I think we'll go with it. King crushing the competition. Yeah, I think Sakurasta is bigger on King Crush than I am. I won't save this for a Pyro. Probably Unleash, but Bow is really good here too. Bow's really good with 2 traps in hand. I think I'm just going to do that. Probably a little more consistent. We don't know if it's face or mid-range. Hell, he could even be playing the Control list. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of King Crush, but he's okay. He's kind of like a bad Grom is the way that I see him. Like I don't know. It's hard to like fit him into Hunter decks. But whatever. He's at least a good finisher. Maybe a way to reclaim the board. Okay, I think we're swinging here because we get the durability. That's fine. Also, what's up, Flash Kit? Welcome back. I played that Concede Shaman deck. 9 games, and in all of them my opponent conceded. Was crazy. Is that the Control one you mean? Because, yeah, Balaz was like, oh, yeah, this is my concede shaman. And then I just never lost with it. It was like, what the hell? Yeah, the one before the chat deck. Okay, yeah. So one. It was really good when we played it. Ooh, I like that. I really like that. Now, I'm not going to play the explosive trap here, because we don't need the charge right away. I was kind of willing to bluff that as a freezing trap, potentially. But I'm not sure. I'd also love to get off the Drake explosive trap combo, because I believe that the spell power still applies. Bo will solo him? Yeah, I mean, he didn't have a... Is he here? God, I just want a 4-drop so I can quickly bluff it. Nah, I don't think it's worth it. Go 1 for 1, it's fine. But, yeah, if he had Harrison or something, I would have been real sad, but... So far, so good. Having this kind of lead, and it's so awkward in the mirror, because if he starts pushing damage, you know, you're pushing, like, just as much back. That's not bad for him. We'll see. Something like explosive gets awkward. And he's got the potential to, like... Oh, okay. I was gonna say a potential to, like, Houndmaster one of these to live through our explosive, but we might just... Yeah, okay. Yeah, we might just do nothing and win the game. Yeah, I think that was the same control list. Everything we saw there was in there anyway. It's a different guy, by the way. Jeez, maybe people watched my video on good decks to climb with, and now everyone's playing this shit. It makes me want to keep Deadly Shock because it's actually, like, not bad in this matchup. But I don't think I'm going to keep them both. I like tracking and freezing trap here, especially if you can tracking for a bow.
Happy Hollow's End. Happy Hollow's End.
Boy. Do we bank on the fact that he's got another? Or that this guy's running the same list again? Yeah, fuck it. Because I think Freezing Trap is better against the control list than Explosive for sure. I actually think it's right to run this out too. If he Animal Companions, it sucks if he's got the bow, but like he's not gonna proc it immediately. We might end up playing this really slow. I'm kind of actually thinking that this could be money for us. Because there's a good chance he's got a Freezing Trap. And if he does, I'm fine just leaving that there. It's going to stop any damage from this. I really wish I had Harrison, though. What do we got? See, this is fun. These are, again, I very rarely get these games, but man, when you get, like, these like unexpected matchups, decks that you years ago would never see playing each other. It's just way too much fun. It's a pretty good deadly shot target, but it's also like, if we deadly shot, we're probably just not swinging with the Senjin anyway. So I think I'm more tempted to just do this. We could have dropped the other Senjin too. But yeah, this is like playing people from chat. Like a lot of them were playing the same decks that we had before. Hunter's Mark? Oh, Kill Command. Okay, so he's running a different list then. He's gonna get the charge off of Explosive. See, I wasn't expecting that. And now the Freezing Trap is a lot less good. Yeah, I guess playing the other Senjin was just a lot better there. I think I misplayed pretty bad then. Still in an okay spot, but I don't know. Once you get behind in Hunter v Hunter, it's bad. Oh shit. Okay, I really wish I had that Explosive. Okay, we're gonna swing. Actually, not too bad. I don't know if I want to save this tracking for the Wild Pyro or not. There's probably gonna be some decent targets. I don't think so, though. I think I would rather get something like an Unleash or a Bow. Would I ever want Animal Companion? Maybe. No, I think I'm still gonna go Unleash, because here I want to go Juggler Senjin. Can't beat the 4-charge bow. I know, I'm telling you, this deck needs Harrison.
They'll never know what.
This guy made Nightblade work. Okay, I mean, Reg is the counter to Explosive, but we're also dead. I think you just kind of need to hope that this works somehow. You know, that he's got 5 damage, and then if he can't kill you immediately, you do this and draw a punt? I don't know. Had a knife, though. That's true. That's true. I should have done that. Yeah, I think we're dead no matter what, right? 11, 13. It's like, you can do that. You can do that. That doesn't do anything. I don't know, unless he misplays around this somehow. By not swinging, I don't know if he's worried it's a misdirect or something. There we go. It's the safe way to kill us. Alright, all hunter today. I kind of like this. See if we can't hit another.
Versus Gul'dan.
Alright, streak's over.
Your soul shall be mine. Let the hunt begin.
Okay, obviously I like tracking. Bow is good with coin. I think it's good enough to keep because we have tracking. Pretty high chance of getting explosive or yikes. Even unleash or something.
The light protects me.
Double tracking, wow. Well, that makes a pyro more useful. Speaking of which.
Put this apple on your head.
Alright, I think it's just bow on that. If you pyro coin tracking, you wipe the board. No, I don't think so though. I think it's just better to do this. Still lots of 1 health things. I don't like leaving that at 1 health for Mortal Coil.
Do you need a blessing?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think the pyro full clears better. Like, look at this. Already got a deadly shot. Hunter's Mark's not going to be that good. We've got solid minions, so let's just go with the trap. How greedy do we want to be with this bow? Extra charges on the bow are like nice, but I don't know that they're necessary. Still sucks if you get hit with Mortal Coil, but I kind of think that's going to be better. Yeah. Okay, slow turn though.
Pay attention, class.
We've actually got the potential. Oh god, I hope he doesn't Doomguard here though. Oh, might kill this? Huh. I was gonna say we've actually got the potential to spawn some 1/1s here. It's really nice with Animal Companion though. Boy, I like that. Liat could be big here. Because then we can trade off and hit that. Ooh. Yeah, see, we like this. This is good. Very cool. Very cool.
I'm ready to learn.
Well, what's he gonna do with the 3/2? If you're gonna do that, why wouldn't you throw them both in there? Or maybe he buffs it. Maybe that's why. Yeah. Of course, that means Doggy probably dies. So he's already played one Argus. Shattered Sun can be an issue, but I'm more tempted to just like bump with the 1/1. Throw this face, and then just go high main. Let's see, if we drop the high main, he can throw 5 damage. Like, you can trade everything to kill the high main off, but that leaves this alive.
I wonder.
it might still be worth hitting. Because then it's really, really awkward to kill the high main. On board, anyway. Yeah, let's do it like that. Okay. I think you kill the dog and play the Singe, and again, makes things pretty awkward on the board. Still gonna hope for no Doomguard.
My shield for Argus.
Alright, buff the golem. Juggler and Drake is actually tempting. Reg's great for the body. The 8/8 body is nice. But like if Reg hits one of these, it's almost like a knife juggler. It's pretty lame.
Put this apple on your head.
I mean, it gets it into explosive range, but he was probably going to trade stuff off anyway, right? Like 1, 1, 2. Okay, not going to be the most effective explosive. Do you ever... See, next turn we can, like, I don't think you can take the risk of this missing, right? What other twos do we have? I think you leave that just because you're well, I don't know. Oh, maybe I should have played it because the hero power next turn would have been good.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Yeah, it's probably a mistake. But here with Deadly Shot and Freezing Trap, you're taking care of both of these anyway. And then we can play that out. Yeah, I think that's good. Maybe we throw them both in first. Yeah, why not? And then Reg actually gets an opportunity to just finish.
Get in there and fight, maggot. Who dares summon me?
Do it. I think there's any reason to put that out. Hero power probably doesn't do much, but it kind of could. It's like 2 from explosive, 2 more from that. It snipes actually fine. harm in running it out. Wow. Just imagine this is one of those warlocks that actually runs a Leroy. Well, eked that one out. And another game right away. Hey, we like this.
Rexa versus Nemzi.
Let's have some fun.
Let the hunt begin.
Alright, maybe I got too excited about people playing different decks. Okay, without coin, I don't like the bow as much. This is good against Zoo. Just that you'd like other stuff to start with. I don't know if it's worth keeping. Looking at the list, I think I will. It's okay. Yeah, there's just more higher end stuff here that I could have ended up with. I think it's nice to have at least one thing that we're pretty confident is going to be good.
Why do you go?
Gross. Knife Juggler trading with this is just so bad. But doing nothing is also really bad. I sort of feel like we have to. It's an awkward spot. That's actually, well, probably good for us. Okay, we can take those out all of a sudden.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Okay. Probably a similar thing here. And your only options are Unleash or Bow. Taking 3 and then leaving 5 on the board seems really bad. You could just take 9 and run that out. Maybe getting 2. No, I can't see any of those options as being as good. Kind of want to hit the doggo with a bow. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it like this. Not sure how much more value we're gonna get out of a pyro this late in the game. But we've got stuff that we could actually synergize with this if we can draw into it. I don't hate just playing Drake there either. That's actually fine. I think it's gotta be this. it's not that tempting to Hunter's Mark hit. Next turn we can actually spawn like tons of stuff. Really, really good that we don't see a Doom Guard. It's not... Oh. Boy. This Freezing Trap is also very good here. Doomguard kills us. It's like I really want to see what the Animal Companion is. But I want to spawn the 1/1 as well. Because if this was like Misha, things are a lot different. Or if it's Huffer or Leok or something. But if you Freezing Trap, Animal Companion, I don't know. It kind of feels like you just gotta dodge a Doomguard. There's a good chance this is useful. Okay, we're not dead. Do we hit that? Keeps that alive. 6. I think we do. Mostly because we've got the other bow. I don't want that dying either. Tough spot. No. Well, that's too bad. Okay, 2 hunters, 2 zoos. What do we got now? 2 druids. Seems like a safe bet.
Versus Tyrande.
Priest, okay.
You give me strength.
Let the hunt begin.
What do we want versus Priest? Bow would be nice. Animal Companion would be nice. Knife Juggler would be nice. Not a ton of Priest run Shadow Red Pain, so like these could end up being good. I know we don't want that. You don't need Taunt. This would be better than Senjin. But do you ever keep that? I kind of feel like you do with how many spells there's here. There's a chance that this can... This is not bad at all. Yeah, I'm not sure if you want to mulligan and hope for like early damage. I think it's great if you know you have like Juggler, an Animal Companion, something like that, to go for a more aggressive strategy right off the bat. But I also think it's fine to keep that. Just acknowledge it's probably going to be a longer game. Okay, I like this draw so far. Not the worst. Ooh, do we have to kill that? See, I would love to teach her this turn and then bow Freezing Trap next turn. If he buffs this... If he buffs hits and heals, I don't really mind. Teach him a lesson? We'll see. We might be the ones doing some learning today. This is fine though. Not gonna be bow, but we're gonna be spawning stuff. Because I think we just want a deadly shot. Oh, maybe we bow on top of it. We just ignore. Or no, we can't. We're at 5. Duh.
Instruction begins.
I mean, we still could Freezing. Ah, let's do it. It's really not that much better though. Well, we'll do it. We get the guy, which I like. We've got another bow. He could be running like Sylvanas or something. There's some other like decent high-end stuff. Problem is a lot of priests run weapon removal. Like you see a decent number of oozes. Harrison every now and then. This is though like amazing. So the only question is, do you want a Hunter's Mark or Deadly Shot? Especially with 2 Deadly Shots in hand. I think we're happy to do that. And you've always got the Pyro Hunter's Mark combo, which is great from any position, really.
Take heart. The Earth Mother.
Wow, that is... I like that. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, this teacher's gonna go insane. Oh my god, we definitely don't need explosive traps. Other than bow charges. It's really not that useful. This is so funny.
I shall do as you say.
It's the same thing. Only question, do you Deadly Shot or do you Hunter's Mark? I think we Deadly Shot again.
Instruction begins.
Holy shit, that's hilarious. I guess I'll save it. There's a decent number of high-end things. You probably would use weapon removal if you had it before. Okay. I mean, it's a pretty good answer to what we had. I think we do, right? We hit the cleric and we rag. He might death it, but... what are our other choices? I don't like clearing with Hunter's Mark.
Hunt alone.
8 damage to face could also be really good. Potentially better. He's not on Alex mana, and there's definitely no guarantee that he's even running it. Ah, too bad. That actually changes things. You can bow and clear, or you can push 5 damage, but the Alex potential... I feel like Alex is just a way to lose the game, right? So I think I will do this and just play it a little safer. Okay. Yeah, 4 attack, priest, exactly. Yeah. Could also do that. I think we do that. I think we just hit. Because, yeah, it's like Arcanine Circle. It's probably as easy as clear. Or maybe a Holy Fire, something like that. Yeah. There's definitely potential, but we're still okay playing this a little bit slow. We do want to get this out, because we're also fine with just hero power afterwards. God, I don't know about Animal Companion. I don't think we Animal Companion. Akanai Circle is really bad. And everything from that dies.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Okay. Unfortunate. And there's the freezing trap. Just a little late. Okay, if we Pyro Hunter's Mark, you'd have to Animal Companion first.
I wonder.
8, 11. Yeah, Huffer's lethal. Leok. What does that give us? 5, 8, 10. Ugh. And if we get Misha, it's whatever.
I wonder.
Okay, I think we do this.
To my side.
We'll hang on to that still. Because we actually have the freezing trap.
Embrace.
And here's the Akanai Circle.
Bingo! Yes!
Although, quite good with that. Like, I like that he can't heal with the Akanai on the board, but this is going to be better almost every time. Guy's getting quite lucky. Well, I don't know. He's drawn decently deep into his deck. And, like, Priest is just a deck of, like, 80% is just removals or answers. See how lucky he gets on the Thought Steals, but... That's a pretty good Thought Steal. Yeah, he can run it out again, kill the Pyro if he wants. Which is very problematic. That, on the other hand, is quite good.
Put this apple on your head. I have no time for games.
Okay, we win. Whew.
You win.
Bit of a nail biter. Okay, we'll take it. Yeah, man, if he had a second death there with Sylvanas, yeah, we might have been just dead. Alright, it's been 2-2-2. Breaking the
Your soul shall
the
be
pairs of
Let
matchups.
the hunt begin.
Okay. Fine with that, especially with the juggler. It's okay, but I'd love to see a tracking or a pyro. It's Priest in a nutshell of answers for 9 turns out of 9. Barely hanging on, but missing one answer and you instantly lose. Yeah, that's why I don't like the traditional Priest list. I think that's why Balaz has worked so well, is you're actually like putting out real threats and like trying to apply pressure at the same time instead of being 100% reactionary, because I don't think you coin out the Juggler. He probably just trades off and kills it anyway. Juggler Unleash Big Gas. I don't know. I mean, it depends what we end up drawing and playing. If we can hold out till 5 mana with the coin and everything, it's great. But yeah, it's also why I was really interested in that Shadow Priest, or whatever the hell that thing, Shadow Form Priest list. I think that's probably what we're gonna do tomorrow. Just having Priest cards, but like not. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, having Priest cards, but then all of a sudden a hero power that like does something. Felt good. I feel like I just run out the Juggler. I think so.
Put this apple on your head.
Wow. 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 What the hell? Okay, I didn't expect that. It's weird though. I genuinely don't know what's better. If I want to play Unleash, right, you can get 3 things, but like I don't want knives going there. You can play Animal Companion. Let's see, even if you hit... Jesus. I think it's probably better to get the 3 dogs though. Because if things go really terrible, you can even run. Like if 2 knives hit there, you could run 1 dog in or something. Oh my god. Oh, is there any way we don't make this trade? No, I think you just do that. Yeah, I think he definitely should have traded knife jugglers there.
The light protects me.
Oh. Boy, this is more questions. Because pyro tracking's fine. I love killing the 2-1 with the pyro. You know, pyro coin Animal Companion is interesting. You're gonna wipe the Flame Imp and the Squire. You're gonna do 1 damage to your thing. It just makes Huffer really bad, and you're gonna kill your own Pyromancer. What could we get off of tracking? Because you could also just pyro tracking coin. And if you get something worth 2, right? Like a trap. Trap's not that good, though. It's also nice to have the coin for high main next turn. Pyro tracking. I think I like this. Yeah, I'm not sure you'd want explosive. Holy shit, though. Really didn't expect to get a juggler there. I'm good with that. Part of me thinks Hunter's Mark was still the grab. Because you could have played that without having to play the coin. Shit, this is working out just fine. Yeah, if you don't roll Heifer, it's fine to go Animal Companion. I agree. But if you roll Heifer there, it's just like so depressing. And I love Freezing Trap here because if he gets a Doom Guard, it's just picked up right away. Yeah, I'm not sure, unless he's running one of those weird lists with like Dread Infernal and stuff. Okay, we're getting Soul Fire. Oh yeah, double Soul Fire, that's why. Still a little bit surprised he didn't before. No nice way. You can actually hit and Deadly Shot. No, there's just no good to come out of that. I do think it's correct to do this, though. Yeah, double Highmane. Highmane is such an insane card. It is just like there's not a lot of playable stuff on 6 other than like Sylvanas and Cairn. Those are like the only things you like to play on 6. Yeah, and it's like, I think it is better than Cairn. There's some advantages to having Cairn, you know, 4 attacks, a bit of a sweet spot. But I don't know, with like Beast Synergy and all that, like it's just crazy. And then yeah, the fact that it's not even like epic or anything, I don't know. Yeah, Blizzard card design kind of stumps me sometimes.
Rexxar versus Malfurion.
Cenarius, guide me to victory.
You know what card we haven't seen at all is King Crush. Like, we haven't even drawn it. We haven't drawn it? We haven't seen it through tracking? What the hell? Okay, I like both of these against Druid. We want more early game stuff. Bow, Animal Companion, Knife Juggler. Bow's fine. Yeah, I was just kind of in my head. You know, we keep seeing Rag. I don't know. I feel like some people are like this, but I'm especially crazy with this. I've mentioned it before. There's just like a thing about this game where I swear there's certain cards that are like drawn more often than others. Like you always see Fiery War Axe and things like that. I think we will Freezing Trap. Golem's kind of the counter. But it's not the worst thing. You do that, you get a charge. Eh. It's fine. Yeah, obviously don't hit the Golem. I think we do swing face though. Okay, I think we're likely just gonna keep up tempo here. I'm gonna tracking first. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I just don't see any other decent lines. Wow, you have like the best anti-synergy here in hand. We can Violet Teacher, coin out the Pyromancer, and then Hunter's Mark and kill all the 1/1s that we spawn. Hey, there he is. He exists. I think we just teach her and chill, right? Because you could hit and you could pyro, coin, teacher. It removes everything from the board, but I feel like you're just giving too much to do it.
Pay attention, class.
And I also want to save coin for one of these. Probably, there's a good chance. And holding on to this combo is great. We also know the other pyro's gone, so I can't hold out hope for it. Okay, that's fine. Even a 4-mana 3/5 is just like a solid card. Oh, interesting. I was just gonna Hunter's Mark. The Freezing Trap with the bow, it's very mana efficient. You probably lose the Pyromancer, but you can use Hunter's Mark with Unleash as well. Let's do it like this.
What to do? Where shall I strike?
Okay, and he is gonna get it picked up. I always hate these moments. I really, really hate them. I feel like... God, see, do we ever do that instead? Because you can, like, Drake, Hunter's Mark, Unleash, all that shit, push 3 damage. And then you're playing Reg next turn. But you gotta get value from Reg at some point. I just feel like I've lost so many... Yeah, exactly. I've lost so many games against Druid because of BGH. But I think it ends up really similar. I think if you do that, you coin, you do those two, you push a bit of damage, he's gonna play something, and then next turn you play Reg. This is... Yeah, great. This is maybe as bad. We'll see. Crazy. Shut up. Just wondering if we play Sen'jin over the Drake. Because what he could do is he could combo, take Reg out, push 4 damage, hits for another 8. We want to play King Crush next turn anyway. I think Sen'jin is better. I'm also assuming Reg whiffs. We could have went for it with no Sen'jin. I don't think it's a huge mistake, because I don't think he comes back and wins this easy. Right? Even if we don't win there, I don't think our chances of winning next turn are significantly lowered. He's not healing out of this. Right? And we've got King Crush, we've got a bow, hero power. Yeah, I don't think it's a mistake there. We'll see. Could be famous last words.
I concede.
There we go.
Pride in your skill.
50-50 win or kill regs, 100% win. So it's some kind of random chance. But random chance of what? Like what beats us there? I don't think anything does, right? If he combos... The combos, he can't kill us even if he like innervates twice and double combos. You still just kill him next turn. I don't know.
Watch your back.
Let the hunt begin.
But otherwise you leave yourself open to right, no taunts or anything like that. You actually leave yourself open to, sure, combo, double innervate, you're dead. Healing touch ×2 and naturalize. Alright. Well, if he plays that, he deserves to win.
Put this apple on your head.
This guy's toast.
Okay, we don't like that. It's a little too late, Bo. I don't know if we bow or Senjin here. If we bow, we're gonna Senjin next turn. I kind of feel like it's right to run this out. Because playing this with the trap or hero power next turn is pretty good. Like, he could sap and push damage is my worry. Do that in like Cold Blood or something. I'm okay with him trading into it or something. That's fine.
So many options.
This feels like a misuse of Shadow Step though, doesn't it? Yeah, this is a little odd to me. Yeah, I'm completely fine with that. So the only question is, do we play traps? Do we hero power? I don't think it's right to Senjin.
I come to low.
I guess I'll do that. My only hesitation for this is if he plays out a Farseer, it makes things a little bit awkward. I don't really want that to be the thing that's picked up. But if he plays out like a Drake, of course I'm fine with it. And if he does this whole gadget same bullshit, we just deadly shot it. Facing the poop miracles? Yeah, I don't understand the play. I mean, maybe he's, like, based on this engine, he's got some idea of what this list is. That it clearly isn't. Like, I don't know why he's so worried about it as a threat. See, here it almost makes me tempted to, like, kill it. Ugh. I really don't like that. You could deadly shot it. I don't think it's right to get rid of the bow. Nah, it sucks. It gives him heal, but it is like a 5 mana heal, and he's gotten rid of 1 Shadow Step. Guess you just suck it up and let him run into it. 5-minute Earth Rings, just Tempo Suicide, won't matter. I hope not.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Okay, that is not too bad. Come on, Reg. One more mana. So I think, yeah. We kill this. Put up the explosive. The charge, the 2 damage. It's all helpful. That has to die some way. You could use a deadly shot and like hold on to it. I guess you could also like Hunter's Mark or something, but you can't let it live for any kind of cold blood buff. Yeah, Hunter's Mark would have been interesting. I could see that. But I don't know, 24 and 18 with 2 damage from that, which he's probably swinging into, which kind of sucks to get rid of his blade. Alright. Interesting. So Reg can get sapped, but it's not the worst thing. Violet Teacher Deadly Shot's very strong. And it's just like, how much do you care about the charge on the bow now? One more charge is nice, but it's not necessary. He's not even that far into his deck. You hit, you do that. I think I like this better. Because I don't think he's got answers for this either. Bow and Reg, you might be right. Made it before he went offline. How's it going? Not bad, not bad. I think we've won more than we've lost today. Yeah, list feels good. We still haven't got to play King Crush, which is unfortunate.
So many options.
We just about had an opportunity to. But yeah, good to see you back. Oh yeah, Nolan, did you start your new job yet? Remember you said you were taking time off, but I can't remember how long it was for. Can't get off until you kill with Crush? Oh god, could be a while. See, the problem is, a lot of times, like in the previous game, if you get someone down to the situation where you would kill them with King Crush, they're just going to concede because you're winning so bad. Started this week? Perfect. Yeah, how is it? How's,
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
oh my. How's the new job treat you? It's got it, right? You saved the deadly shot for the gadget sand. No way you get out high main, it gets sapped. This seems pretty straightforward.
I shall do as you say.
And one sap gone. Oof. Yeah, that was quite good synergy there. Been a lot of info, but good so far. Lots of training and stuff. Yeah, a lot of times you don't get like a good impression of things until you get through that initial training period. But I think if things are really bad, I guess he's charging into that, and then like Blade Flare. Yeah, a lot of times if things are really bad, you'll see it in the training period. But you don't always get the good right away, so... No, it doesn't sound too bad anyway. I mean, this feels fine. I don't think you like Deadly Shot or anything. You can only sap one of these. Probably no point of swinging with the bow. Maybe there is. Yeah, actually I do think he hit with the bow. Just in case he puts like a cold blood on that. Maybe the 7 damage is a problem. Either kills one of these or to our face. I don't know. Yeah, but no Leroy. We're sitting pretty. Yeah, I think his plays have been very strange this game. But I think it's like right from the start. The way he reacted to Senjin at the start of the game is really what I think did him in.
Pay attention, class.
Well, I mean, we could spawn a million things, but that's fine too. Big adjustment going from only 300 employees to 300,000. Oh yeah, yeah, it's gonna be huge, and you'll probably quickly find out what it's like to get, you know, an inbox full of like 400 million messages that don't make any sense. It's like, you know, there's been an organization change where this dude you've never heard of is leaving, and 7 other people you've never heard of are moving here and there and under there, and it's like, okay, cool. Can't even Sudoku properly. I know. His name's kind of appropriate though. Like, ugh. Yeah. Not his game. Your ex-coworkers that were under called today, and they're about to quit. Yikes. Alright, it's a different rogue. I almost want to hold on to King Crush just because. Yeah, that's bad. I mean, it's like both good and bad. It's like reinforcement that you made the right decision, but then you also feel bad for the people who are still there. Yeah, I know, because the group that I play Artifacts with is, it's all people that I used to work with, and they work, so some of them still work at the place. Oh, bye-bye, King Crush. Some of them work at the last place that I worked still, and other ones are in other places, but the people who are still there, yeah, it's like, so did anything come of, like, the offshore team they were going to hire, and it's like, nope, that got completely canned, and like, did you guys ever end up hiring anyone? Nope. Your raise is decent this year? Nope. Okay, yeah. If there was any part of me that thought things were going to get better, no, I think I made the right call. Yeah, they got to get at. It's crazy. Like, when I was there, you know, it's not Canadian dollars, but still big... big money in the whole software industry. So like people who were working under me, okay, I guess we just deadly shot it, unless we get a pyro. It's probably Hunter's Mark. Yeah, bye. Yeah, people who are working under me were making, I think one of them, maybe 2 were making more than me, but a lot of them less than. So they were like a little under 100,000 a year, which is a lot of money objectively. But God, do we Senjin? Animal Companion can be really good though. It's very mana efficient. This could get sapped. Like, it's fine. Yeah, like a little under 100,000, some a little over 100,000, that kind of thing. And it's not real competitive in this market. You should actually be making more for, like, you know, years and years of experience, senior developers, that kind of thing. And the people that I know who left, I think like the one is making like 150,000 a year, and the other just got a deal. What is he making a year? It's something crazy. I forget what his base salary is, like 180, and then I think he got like 250,000 US in stocks over the next, like, paid over the next 3 years or something like that. So effectively he's making like 280 grand a year or something. It's like, yeah, I think when that's the case, you know you're not getting paid enough, and there's no reason to stay. I really want to drop the high main. It sucks if he gets sapped, but he spent so much. His engine just dies, and you don't follow it up with much. I'm gonna risk it. People get too comfortable, definitely a victim of it. Yeah, I mean, I stayed longer than I should have. But your buddies are making that. Definitely made good decisions. Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely bonkers. I'm happy for him, too. Like, two very, very smart people. Like, smart people, good people, deserving of it. Yeah, it's nice to see people actually finally getting what they deserve. I think I will preemptively freezing trap. Will I? No. Like, the only charger is Leroy. If he charges Leroy into that, I'm probably fine with that. And we likely have enough mana to just play that next turn anyway. Okay. So we can hit and hit, or we can like hit, play that, and then just wipe everything but this. Could also just Pyro Hunter's Mark. Yeah, why don't I do that? If I do that, what do I want for traps? You're doing that. You're doing that. I think I will, just because I don't want the Pyro to potentially trigger trigger with the freezing trap. I think it's really bad. The new lady VP who practically took my spot is horrid. Oh no. On a power trip and snaky. Pyromark pushes 11 damage. Yeah, I think that ended up being a lot better. I don't know why I didn't see it right off the bat. And like, we're still probably okay. 4, 6, 8. Toss up a taunt. I like this whole Miracle Rogue that doesn't draw gadgets in thing. There's gotta be nothing you can do, right? Yeah, exactly. And I mean, we've even got the answer to a concealed gadgets in. Of course, he could draw, 50 cards before he dies, but this guy's really in denial, I think, of what's going on. It's even like a prepped Blade Flurry, he's dead.
Choose soon.
Not sure there's that many options. Concede button. Yeah, that's all I can think. Hunter very good versus Rogue. Yeah, I mean, the Control Hunter list, I think it's probably its toughest matchup. Just because Miracle's good against everything. Losing to my Cancer's tier 1 list to a creative brew. Rage rope, yeah. Yeah, I could feel a bit of rage behind that. But yeah, I think Deadly Shot especially is just like so good versus Rogue. And then their other tools are just pretty good at dealing with stuff, right? Like bows can take almost all their minions, everything except for the Drake, really. Companion stacks up well against him. In this list, we've got Juggler, who's got 3 attack even. Oh, I see this guy on ladder all the time, but he usually plays Druid, I think. Is he on my friends list even? No. I just see him so often. What do we think he's playing? Just keep them both for good measure? Why not? Hi, Kitty. Freezing Trap, shutting down Leroy finishes as well. Yeah, if you can time it right, I mean, he's great for that. Even Explosive ends up being good just for the damage to face, like. See, I don't want to. Okay. I don't want to coin anything because I don't know what we're dealing with. It's a pretty so-so Freezing Trap target. The problem is, if he Hound Masters it, you're just so sad. We've got no answer to that. Miracle's terrible versus Freeze Mage. That's true. Only 5% chance to win if Freeze Mage is good. Yeah, I think you have to have, like, God draws. I don't know, get some, like, 12-12 Edwin on the board. And then just be super sad. Okay, so he's gonna get the charge off of that. I don't like that. But that's a problem, like, that's one of those weird, like, rock, paper, scissors things, right? If you can play Freeze Mage, like, hoping to counter Miracle Rogue, and then you run into the same problem with Warrior. It's like, I hate those kinds of matchups that are so skewed. Okay. God, I want Harrison so bad. Eagle Horn in the Mirror is so busted with the secret mechanic. Yeah, it is. It's just good. Like, even without that secret mechanic, it's so good just for pushing damage. Trying to think of, like, anything we can do here. So we don't know. Like, it could realistically be anything, right? Explosive or freezing. And I'm sort of wondering if we have to, like, play into the idea that it could be anything. Do you try to, like, get out a teacher and spawn a dude? And then just, like, pray that it's a freezing trap? Because I think if we swing in here and it's freezing or explosive, we just lose. Or it puts us, like, way behind. I guess you don't lose. It's a weird play. It's a really weird play. And if he plays a dude, like maybe... Ah, fuck. I don't even know. Because I don't know if he tests for freezing first. I just think we're in a bad spot. And he does have Unleash. God damn it. Yeah, I think you saved Huffer for trade. I just don't know what I should have played there with it, you know? Like, was it best to coin a Drake, or play a Juggler, or play this with no coin? Yeah, I'm not sure. Boy. See, now you need this to get picked up. And you gotta do, like, a Pyro Explosive or something. You could just explosive, but you're not threatening anything. God, it's so bad. It is freezing, though. So if we could have pulled off that Violet Teacher nonsense, that would have been nice. It just feels so bad. He's just gonna get another charge. Yeah, I think outdrawn. No, I would, if I was gonna make any change to this deck, it would be to add a Harrison for sure. Sadly, the King Crush draws just have not been there today. I think there's even been like we've gotten to high mana in this game, but we've seen him what, once in our hand and then once through a tracking, and that's it. Okay, he's gonna. Oh fuck! But we have a pyro. Oh man. All right. Well, you still have to do this. But I almost just killed my pyro with nothing behind it. What if you don't, though? He's got 8, 10, and 8 Houndmasters. Now, you literally have to do that. Cut Crush for Harrison would be so much better. I think so. I think I would do that. I miss it. I added Harrison. I haven't tried it yet, but in that Warrior deck that we played yesterday, I ended up putting in 1 Harrison and 1 Inner Rage. And I might cut Gorehell and put in a second Inner Rage as well. It's gotta be freezing, right? Doesn't matter though. I guess it kinda does. So you can do this. Prep for an Unleash to get picked up next turn. We'll pretend like 6 charges on a bow isn't gonna fuck us. And I do still miss Buzzard in this deck. I don't miss Rivercroc at 2. I actually think that might be a good call. He's getting rid of Rivercroc and the Houndmaster and Kodo. But I definitely miss Buzzard. Is there any way you juggle Unleash? I don't think so. You could do that. I feel like the only way is like drawing a Hunter's Mark off of that. It's the safer play, I guess.
Put this apple on your head.
Okay, and now we can, if it's freezing, we can just barely kill it. Alright, alright. Yeah. I guess I was on the rope. I actually should have played out the Hound and hoped that the knife hit there. Not that I think it matters, but that would have been better. Main idea of the deck is consistency, so I removed all the tech cards, a bunch of the combo cards. You can't play a curve. Yeah, no, I read all that out at like the start of the stream, and I can see, you know, why like Violet Teacher goes in there instead, and Drake's right. You're just getting one consistent draw and stuff. But like, man, I just miss Buzzard. I love that card. Okay, I think with that though, I'm gonna end it. Yeah, it's a cool deck. I like it. It's nice to see its kind of evolution over time. Sakurasta making some changes, and then we even got great balancers making some suggestions and stuff. I really do think Hunter has a good place in the classic meta, and I might at some point I think actually do. I'm not sure if I'll borrow some ideas from this or whatever, but start with that other list as a base and make a few changes. Like Violet Teacher's a really, really interesting one to me. I liked playing with it today. And maybe Juggler as well. See if we can't cram a couple of those in. Just have to see how it goes. Maybe there's some super version of, I don't know, Hunter that falls between the two. But I think tomorrow, just based on how I'm feeling right now, I'll probably go with that Shadow Form Priest. Do want to revisit it. Maybe tweak a card or two, because we just kind of thrown it together that one stream randomly after losing a whole bunch. yeah, and then I'm probably also going to take Saturday and Sunday off from streaming. But that's the current plan. We'll see. Yeah. With that, I guess, yeah, thanks everyone for watching on Twitch or YouTube. Hopefully see you guys another time. And, yeah, enjoy the rest of your night.